Hello and welcome everyone to another StarCraft 2 England cast. Today I have got game 2 of a best of 3. It is between Funkay, who is the green Terran in the top right position, and AcerBly, the red Zerg in the lower left position. This therefore is a ZvT. It is game 2 of a best of 3 and is from the Zotac Cup, and the map is Cloud Kingdom. So, for those of you who haven't watched game 1, pause, flick to my channel and give it a watch. It was great, because otherwise you're about to get spoilers. So, game 1, we saw both players go for a very defensive, passive build. I mean, I think the most aggression that came out before really the end was Funky going for 2 Cloak Banshee. And that was probably about, I think it was 9 minutes into the game, so it wasn't even a rush or anything like that. And I mean, Bly eventually just had a better economy, made more stuff, had a good engagement with a Ling run by, and therefore was able to go ahead. Now Bly going for a gas at 10, that is a really early gas. It's not being cancelled either, so it's not like it's... Oh no, it was... That was really peculiar by Bly then. He did it as if he was going to go for an extractor trick, and then just didn't. So that was a bit peculiar. But who knows, each to their own. And, well, we've got the racks coming down here by Funky right now, so I reckon, same again, a 1 racks command center opening from him would be a very good move. Meanwhile, if we take a look down at Bly's base, I mean, he's probably going to go for that 15 hatch yet again, because it worked well last time. It's an economical opening, and you're safe. Whereas Funky, he may go for something a bit more out of the ordinary, but of course, being a best of 3 and having lost game 1, that basically means that he needs to really win this game. And the gas is already a very big alteration in his build order, because if you were going for a 1 rack command center, you would not get that gas. So it could hypothetically be early Hellions. That's one option. Otherwise, I mean, I'm not quite sure what else he could be doing. There's lots of options off of 1 gas. It just opens the door to many different tactics. And we now to have the tech lab coming down here. So, again, it could be a Reaper opening, although that's quite uncommon, especially after the change to the Queens. Reapers just don't do anything at all. They are pretty bad. Like, just generally, they were bad before, but now they're awful. But if you get a bunker down, they can actually be pretty good. But the SCB is getting hit on by, of course, those 2 drones, and does get taken down. So that bunker is not going to be happening. The Reaper is now going to have basically nothing to do. And the bunker, it doesn't matter if it's picked off slowly or quickly, because basically it's not finished, and I very much doubt we'll see another SCV manage to make its way in. But the Reaper still coming out nonetheless. We do still have those 3 workers in gas, so the gas count for Funky actually getting quite high. So I'll be really interested to see what he does here. It looks like he's going to go and expand, but it doesn't really make sense to me, because he's got 100 gas built up. So unless he's saving that for something specifically, I don't see what he's planning on doing. It seems a bit of a weird build order that could use a bit of refining. I mean, once you get up to 150 gas, basically there's very little point in getting it up unless you're doing something. But there we go, the factory is chucked down. But again, that factory, was the timing great? We'll wait and see. The Reaper is on its way in now. The Queen isn't quite done yet, so this is really the opportunity the Reaper has. It's now or never, basically. But the Zerglings are doing a great job, and the Reaper manages to kill what would appear to be absolutely nothing so far. Could bounce up there using its cliff walk function, but to be honest, I think it's going to just be forced to go back. So that was a massive waste by Funky. Why Reapers are pretty much useless now, except for holding watchtowers. That's great work, Reaper. I'm going to call this Reaper Bob. Bob, you are doing a great job of holding a watchtower. Fantastic work there. Meanwhile, we're Single Marine, the command center nearly down, but Bly, he's getting quite significantly ahead in terms of the work count, and even when you factor mules into that, Bly is still going to have the better economy. And of course, with the double Queens out now, he's just going to be able to pump workers just like insanely. The 1 gas is down, so speed has been started. That's in case there's a lot of Reapers on their way. But now, this factory and tech lab are here yet again, and Funky, it just feels like he's not doing anything with that gas. I mean, this has been sitting here for absolutely ages, not producing. But there we go, finally a Hellion comes out. So that means you want Blue Flame as well. But he hasn't started Blue Flame yet, because he's got too much gas and not enough minerals. But there we go with the Blue Flame. He's got more gas down as well, while he seems to be really heavily mineral starved. And if you are going for Blue Flame Hellion, there's not much else tech-wise you need. You've got all of your gas. Hellions are mineral only units, obviously. Bly now with a big Zergling push coming, and I mean, even with all of those Zerglings, he's still ahead in supply. I mean, Bly now up to 34 Zergling, speed is nearly done, and there's no wall off here, so one of the observers already GGing out this and just be like, I know what's going to happen. And this is the world's luckiest or unluckiest Hellion, depending on the way you look at it, but it did scout it, so now mass panic mode out of Funkay. He's suddenly like, crap, I can't afford to actually build that many supply depots, so this could be over now. I mean, yes, the wall up off, but the single Hellion that was alive is dead. Those SCVs can't get back in unless, of course, a supply depot opens, and if it did open, that'd be bad times. But this is going to be huge, huge losses, and look at the Baneling bus about to be coming. 8 Banelings can power their way through there. Supply depots getting picked off here by Funkay as well. Good little move here by the command center, except it doesn't wall off, so that is less helpful. And now we've got the Baneling streaming in. If they get into the middle line, this will all be over. So, oh no, don't pull the SCVs! What, Funkay, what did you do? What did you do, Funkay? You lost. You definitely did. Never run all of your SCVs towards Banelings. Sad face. But anyway, that was a really good play by Bly, so good work by him. That was game 2, and obviously that means Bly does take this best of 3 2-0 and will advance to the next round. So, if you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. I get new top level games up every single day. And what else? Leave a cool comment below. That'd be awesome. I'd really like that. Let me know what you think of the game, the players, the casting. That would be sweet. And of course, follow me on Twitter as well. That'd be awesome. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you again soon. Bye for now.